Watch time is important. Watch time will help you grow your YouTube channel. Watch time gets you monetized. Today, I'm going to deep dive into how to get you 4,000 hours of watch time in 2019. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Alan Spicer, and if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, you should click subscribe. Start creating. A couple years ago, YouTube switched its algorithm to heavily focus on the amount of watch time and retention a YouTube video gets. Over time, that meant that people pivoted towards creating content that would retain people, entertain people. And that's the core focus of what YouTube's aiming to do. Keep people on their website for as long as possible so they can serve them more adverts and build up a social media bias in their favor. In 2018, they locked this solidly into the YouTube partnership program, where you need 1,000 subscribers total and then 4,000 hours of accumulative watch time within the last 12 months for you to apply to be monetized as a YouTube partner. So you're probably here looking at my face trying to understand how you can get those 4,000 hours. So we're going to deep dive into that. But before we do this, I would like to thank my friends at TubeBuddy for sponsoring this video. TubeBuddy is a browser-based plugin that will help you optimize your titles, your descriptions, and your tags, and rank better on search. There is a link into the description down below. Use the code ALANSBuddy should you wish to use any paid upgrades for a 20% discount. Number one, and possibly the easiest thing you can do. If you're suffering from watch time, if you're suffering from the inability to make people watch your recent videos, publish more videos. The more videos you have on the internet, the more people can find, the more people can watch. The longer they watch, the more minutes they have. The more minutes you have, the closer you get to 4,000 hours worth of watch time. Also, the more videos you publish in a week and over the course of the year, the more you have practice to learn to make videos. Maybe they're not watching your videos right now because, frankly, they're bad videos. But the very first time you pick up a guitar, the very first time you play those strings, you're going to be a bad musician, you're going to be a bad guitarist. But if you played the guitar for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end, you will get better. If you have created 100 YouTube videos, putting them out 3 to 4 videos a week, and you look back and you haven't got better between video 1 and video 100, then you're doing something wrong. Keep making videos, because even if you can't continue to get better, say for example in my case, I know I can learn more, but I've got most of the basics down now. I've got the lighting, hopefully you can hear me okay. At the end of the day, the more videos I put out, the more of my videos you can find, the more you're going to watch, and in some cases the more people will binge watch. Because if I've only got 10 videos on my channel, once they've binge watched 10, they've gone. I now have 220 odd videos on my channel. If they binge watch 220 odd videos, pretty much got the 4,000 hours there myself. 2, make longer videos. Now, I don't mean stretch a 2-minute video to 12 to 15 to 20 minutes long and hope that people watch it. People will get bored if you stretch a topic that could be done in 30 seconds to 40 hours. No doubt you've seen that in blogs. Have you ever come across one of those ones where it's like, oh, you'll never believe this, and then you have to click through 30 pages to realise that the dude who thought there was a hole in his back garden actually has a nuclear war bunker, but you click through 40 pages and you've given up all hope of life by the end. Making them longer, but then focusing on retention is the key here. Because if you can keep people entertained for 6 to 8 minutes of a 10-minute video, then that's 6 to 8 minutes that you have, compared to a 3-minute video in which the same 80% of that video is, I don't know, 2 minutes. It could be equally as engrossing, but not as much watch time. It will also teach you how to optimize your video. So go into your video, go into analytics, have a look at your audience retention on one of your recent videos. You will see a dip at some point within that flow, whether it's at the start, whether it's in the middle. What you are aiming for is a graph that dips off a little bit, flat lines-ish in the middle, and then drops off at the end. Why? Because what happens is the first few people drop off at the start, which is fine, and then people stay interested for as long as possible in the flat line middle, and then they drop off before the end card. That shows you are retaining as many people as possible. If it dips off at random intervals in between, have a look what was in that video. Were you doing something funny? Did you say something wrong? Was it a slower pace? Was there an error? Were you using music? Try and backward engineer why people left at that point and never put that back in the video, or tweak it and change it. Alternatively, if it maintains or holds people for even longer, try and do more of that within the video, because the longer you hold them, the more they watch, the more minutes. Minutes add up to hours. That's your 4,000 hours of watch time. 3, series. Now, you've created videos. Now, if you want watch time, it's best to hook them into a watch time loop. Best way to do that is playlist with series. Think of a topic that you could explore in 5, 6, 7 videos. Good example of this is Shane Dawson's Mind of Jake Paul. He could have done one video of an hour and a half long explaining what a psychopath happens to be or a sociopath happens to be, who Jake Paul is, and then his enemies talk for 5-10 minutes, and then you have the Jake Paul interview. No, Shane Dawson does 8 videos, which is around about 10-12 hours worth of footage, and he tied it together in a series, and he released it every Tuesday and Thursday for around about 3-4 weeks. Imagine the watch time he's got on that. And not only that, if you happen to have jumped in at episode 3, you'd be curious to jump back to episode 1 and watch all of them again. Or if you watch the finale, you might watch the first one once again and go all the way through, or binge watch all of them once again. That is the same with any series. Pick a topic that is interesting to you and your audience. Break it down into 4 or 5 parts, write it into like episodes, and then publish them, tie them into a playlist, and hopefully, once they're optimized, people will just hop between them. Because, you know, you want to go back to the start, learn the whole lesson. It could be a tutorial, it could be a course. In my case, I did a series playlist recently in how to become a YouTuber. So here, it's 8 episodes long. Once again, each step is very important, but hopefully, if you like it, you binge watch it, it gets me, playlist, watch time, and it's better than one 10-minute video. It's 8 videos that are around about 7-8 minutes long each. Hook them into a watch time session loop, and you never know, if you keep creating series, you can refer to each other. So instead of them being one series playlist and they watch 8 videos, and then at the end of that 8th video, they jump to another one, and another one, and another one, instead of them watching one video, they could have just watched 30 of your videos over the course of 2 or 3 hours. That's a huge step towards your 4,000 hours worth of watch time. And finally, possibly one of the most important and direct ones is live streams. No matter how many subscribers you have, if you hop live, and you sit there and you talk about something that's interesting to them, whether you're a wrestling fan, or in my case, from time to time, I do live streams where I answer questions directly, frequently asked questions from my subscribers. I'll sit there for an hour, 2 hours, I'll answer questions, I'll hang out, I'll make friends. 20, 30, 40 people will come and watch me. Now, do the maths. If 10 people watch me for 3 hours, that's 30 hours in one day sitting there. It's a huge jump towards 4,000 hours worth of watch time. If you're a gamer, that's perfect. Just hook it up, play your game, talk through it. They can watch you as you Let's Play or Fortnite or whatever. They can hang out, they can enjoy you, you can chat, you can build that community. I've made some fantastic friends on my live streams. My most loyal subscribers come and see me on my live streams. It's fun. If you need help on learning how to live stream, I've done a playlist up here. But that's how you can get 4,000 hours of watch time in 2019. For more YouTube tricks and tutorials, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification icon so you're alerted every time I go live. Go out there, start creating.